Oh, okay, yep. See, we've been sued, which is fine. For 50,000, that's not that bad. Hey, how's it going, guys? Azineum here, and we are doing that series. Here we go, brand new game. Right now, we're on Alpha 11.7.20. Now, the way you can get this, go to your Steam launcher, go to the settings of the game, and you're going to want to opt in for the alpha patch, because the actual game has not really released anything since 10.9.0. Everything has been theoretical and in alpha. So you're going to want this alpha patch, because that's where all the goodies are. So we're going to go ahead and create a new game. And what I like to do is just spam through these until I find someone that I like. Okay. So, I like cranking these bad boys all the way up like this. Whoop. Basically, we don't really want any leader and any service skills, okay? Now, you guys can do whatever you want to do, but yeah, so. Here we go. We are going to be... Let's see. I was Zinnysoft last time. I think I will be. Let's see. Zinnysoft Incorporated. That seems pretty decent. Alright, so there's lots of customization you can do here. Now, this stuff may be slightly lacking, but I'm sure they'll end up adding some stuff. Might as well go with the whole beard. Why not? There we go. Nice. Okay, let's see. Skin, let's go with a nice tan. Eyebrows, we'll go with black. Torso, we'll go with a nice, nice dark black. Oh, wow. Channel colors. Makes sense. I think we want some pants. Yeah. I think that looks good. Go ahead and go with kind of like a nice black look there. Hair. Go with a nice black. And then beard. Also go with a nice black like that. Sweet. And this is our guy right here. I think some like gray glasses, borderline black look pretty good. Yeah. Now we're not doing any mods. Now you could enable this if you wanted to, and it'll add actual more stuff. But we're going for a baseline game. If you guys want to see this series as a modded series as well, I will be willing to do that. Now, it is extremely recommended not to change this, because adding days just slows down the amount of work your people do. It doesn't give you more time. It just literally slows down the game. Taking a loan is a bad idea, because it'll bankrupt you really quickly. But yeah, so I want some experience in 2D, some experience in audio, and then I'll take 2 stars in this. Now, what I haven't oh, okay, here we go. Leader, we're gonna choose automation, multitasking, and then some socialization. Service, we're going to take probably support. Cool. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really know if these really like matter super much, but I don't think it really matters, because it's your founder. I mean, some people tell you different, but yeah. Anyways, so that's it. We're all good. Go ahead, and we're doing this legit. This is a map that you can download. It's actually one of my favorites, but we're just gonna go with the basic garage. Here we go. Into the game. Alright, so obviously I've already done all the tutorials. Do not turn those bad boys off, otherwise you'll be very, very lost, my dear friends. So, honestly, it sounds like conspiratorial, but every time I've used the glass table, I've instantly failed for some reason within like the first 2 years. Same with the chair. If I give him a gamer chair, he just does really bad. Now, that changes after you get your first piece of software out. I don't know why. Okay, so this is all you need. All this. So we're going to go ahead and do some contracts. This is basically... I wonder if I can actually select... Ooh, I can. Awesome. So you can click on one, Control A to select all. So that's what you're going to want to do, basically, is just accept every single contract, and then you're going to want to get these done really quickly. So you don't need more than one iteration. I usually do 1.5 until it's about 12, and then I'll go ahead and push it to the development stage. Yeah, boy. Look at my guy typing away like some sort of wild man. Okay, here we go. Shazam, next day. Nice. So, at this point, once it's past this line, it doesn't have to be any better. And then it's just a matter of bug fixing until about 12. And then at this point, I usually just finish. And then you can choose to or to not select more work. I mean, it's kind of borderline crazy to do this because we're so far into almost the next day since he goes home at 16. But we should be fine. There we go. Dude will come back. So I like to get my money pretty decent before I really do anything. Because we're just going to use this as our way of not flopping, because flopping very quickly is not good at all this month. We're going to have to just push it out without doing any bug fixes, which should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Good. Nice. That's why I said it's crazy to try to cram that much work in that fast, especially since you could just wait until the next day. Here we go. Accept work. Okay, we'll just go ahead and grind through this. This is pretty much it for a couple months. You don't want to make this a habit, though. Okay. Looks about good. Shazam. 1 month left, and then we'll get all of what we need to do. So far, so good, though. We're not really wasting too much time. I think after these contracts, we'll go ahead and develop our first piece of software, which, oddly enough, I seem to like to do document software. And then eventually I'm thinking, well, I don't know if I'm going to do the same thing as I did last time. Because this is a brand new playthrough, brand new world. There we go. We almost have 200,000. Sweet. Go ahead and develop some software. We will grab this, and then we're going to call this... okay, so since we are... Let's see, companies. We are Zenisoft Incorporated. We'll call it ZS Word. There we go. Now, surprisingly enough, you don't really need any features for whatever reason for the first iteration. Now, I've noticed, and this is something we're going to go out on a limb for, I don't know if this is going to make us fail, but I've noticed running a full-blown marketing team isn't worth it. If you actually have your publisher run a marketing campaign for you, you actually do a lot better. I don't know why. So, and I've had like a massive marketing team and they just don't seem to actually get the word out. So it's just best to just do that, to be completely honest. Now it's going to kick that off because I'm probably going to change a couple things. Let's see, do we have any frameworks? We do. Nice. So I think that we are going to just grab that real quick to kind of speed boost it a little bit more. Publisher, marketing. Yes. I think that's all we need to worry about. Yes. Sweet. Okay, yeah, that's everything. So now we can just develop this nice piece of software. And the beautiful thing about this is we've really not done really too much. And we've already gotten a star for doing contracts, and we're already on to developing our first piece of software. Now, what I am going to do, however, is grab a server. Just a little guy right here. Now, I don't think this is really necessary, but since we have the extra money for it, it should be fine. Project details, and it appears that we can't toss it on the old server. Shoot. Oh well, next day. Here we go. ZS Word. Now, as you can see, because we boosted it, and literally we've done really like nothing as the features. We're just churning through this software really quickly. And to be completely honest, if you wanted to, if you still aren't certain about this, we can still go accept all work. Now, you're not going to want to normally do this if you have people that aren't your guy, because they're going to get stressed from all this work. And stressed employees are not happy employees at all. So as you see, this has been reduced quite a bit speed-wise, but it's still going pretty nicely. Sweet. Let's develop all these bad boys, and then we'll pick it up on the flip side the following day. Now, I like having 4 iterations on my pieces of software. Okay, there we go. Now, it's funny because I don't usually do any contract work, and I was wondering why my market reputation or business reputation wasn't skyrocketing. Now I realize why. That's because I was doing literally no contracts. You live and learn, right? Alright, here we go. Boom. Those contracts are about done. Sweet. Finish, 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 finish. At this point, it doesn't really matter what your quality is, but you're aiming for outstanding. Inadequate only means that your guy didn't really know how to do the things that he was trying to do, which is fine. Right, we have 256,000. Pretty good. Not anything to really use to invest in anything yet, but just enough to get us through our first piece of software. Actually, more than enough. Really, if I wanted to, we could upgrade to a nicer office or build our own right now, but I think we're going to do that in the second episode. And I want to wrap a couple things up in this episode first, though, so we'll go ahead and see how this piece of software does. Don't worry about the red right now. That's not super important. Now, this is pretty much a very safe way to not flop. You're not going to want to create an operating system right now. That is later on down the road. Trust me, you can do your operating systems and everything else later. But this is a pretty nice, safe way of starting the game without completely going bust within the first couple of months. Okay, we're almost there, guys. So, wow. I must be getting hand cramps. Okay, here we go. 1981. We're still on schedule. Here we go. Develop. Now, see, this is the important part right here. Oh, wait. Wow, we missed our deadline. RIP. So, I want to say something really quickly. If you miss your deadline, it is really, really bad. Considering we were contractually obligated to meet that deadline. Now, we're going to just keep burning past the deadline. I call this dry start, meaning it's not good. I'm not quite sure why we had such a dry start, but I'm not going to release a bad piece of software. Fortunately, our marketing's not going to really do anything. Honestly, I think it's because we did exactly what I'm doing right now, which is accepting an insane amount of contract, which really lags back the actual program. So, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll get it out. I'd rather get it out and get sued. I'd rather do that than release a really bad piece of software. So, we're going to probably get barely any sales on it. But you know what? It's fine. It is a-okay. We have 0 followers. Wow. Rough start, guys. You know, that's why I kind of wish that they would incorporate kind of like a warning system where it would ping you like the day before, like, don't forget to release your software tomorrow. Man, we are way overdue. Okay, here we go. Boom. Promote, finish. We're going to just go ahead and, as you can see, unfortunately, we're off to a bit of a rough start here. Okay, there we go. Outstanding quality, late, but it's fine. We're still racking in the big bucks. That's all that matters. Now, what I am going to do, call cleaning, call IT, call maintenance. I don't think we really need a maintenance guy, but why not? Wow, we are way overdue, guys. Way overdue. Now, you guys may be thinking, oh, let me just hire another person. That will literally bring you into bankruptcy faster than you can say, oh, wow, how did I get into bankruptcy? I think, honestly, it's just better to just eat it and realize, hey, I developed a really great piece of software, because that's going to look a lot better overall than developing a really, really crummy piece of software. Now, see, the thing about this, too, is you can then build off of this software. Let's cross our fingers. I've never been this late on a piece of document software. Honestly, I really should have just nosed the grindstone. Our second iteration is going to be pretty good, I think, and we'll keep it on time. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're almost there. One more day. Yes, yes, yes. We know, we know. We know it's overdue and losing followers. Okay, and boom. Promote. Now, we don't really have any time to fix bugs, so we're just going to fix it until 12. There we go. We're going to just have to end up finishing this. Okay. Releasing this product now would breach your publishing contract and could result in a lawsuit. So we're just going to have to hope. Let's see. We want some copies. Now, normally I would type in this number here so I get every single copy, but we don't have that type of money. So we're going to do... say 10,000 copies. That seems okay. Because at this point, we are so far behind that I don't honestly think... Okay, yep. See, we've been sued, which is fine. For 50,000, that's not that bad. Okay. Because we ended up releasing it after the date, and they weren't very happy, unfortunately, at all. So, but it happens. Oh, there we go. 10,000 active users. Sweet. That's actually pretty good. Okay, and we're not meeting the demands, which means we can order some more. So let's go. We'll go 100,000 and hope for the best. I'll drop this down to $49,000. But what we can do is just the same thing as before, accept these and just grind away on those bad boys. Now, we're probably going to have to end this here, but I want to see what it's going to look like the next day so we can see how well we really did. Let's hope for the best, guys. Okay, it's the next day now. Nice. 24,167 users on my first piece. We're getting some nice market recognition for Office software, which is pretty great. There we go. We're not even going to worry about debugging these. Sweet. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much it on this episode. Next episode, we're going to be developing more Office software, and we're going to be setting up our very first Office. So I'm pretty excited about that. Anyways, this has been Azineum. See you guys next time.